Oh, okay.
Things to remember about Shans. Dislikes Akil, talking about himself, smelly fish, black pudding. Gets on his best with his brother Neil. They play football in the garden, and the weather's good. Buys a guitar, some cash, from working at the chip shop.
Chip shop.
All that stuff. None of that stuff was redacted. But over here, he left. Takes over. He's never been to India. He doesn't even really know his article. He wants to go sometime though. Favorite author is R.C. Clarke. Go ahead and make him read at Swim Two Birds, and you'll love it. He is terrible at lying. Man, you can tapping on things constantly can be something you like about someone.
I guess.
Sounds like an annoying habit.
Yeah.
Which I do sometimes.
Things change so quickly before you're ready at all. Colum was upset and Jack was furious. He said the Banshee are finished because of me. Shans told him he's done. I wanted to hide in the attic, but it was raining. Oh.
Ah, this sucks.
That's a shame.
They're Yoko Onoing you.
Everyone from the party cleared out. Someone called the guards on us. A noise complaint. We have 24 hours to get out. The big house is done. Maggie is coming back tomorrow to get our stuff.
Alright, well this feels like a rather major development. What else is gonna happen?
23rd.
Oh, the eraser got shorter again.
Yeah. Maggie drove up to the house this morning in her old banger. You'll catch a death staying there any longer. It was kind of nice being scolded with kindness. We bundled all our stuff into our car, but there wasn't enough space for us to sit. So myself, Colum, and Jack had to walk. It was a very silent journey across Airkill.
Okay.
We played dusty board games by the fire, and we all warmed up a little. Maggie finally realized I wasn't always a girl, and she was very nice. Suppose no one ever expects it. Jack even kind of apologized for being upset at me. Maggie's cottage only has 2 bedrooms, so I'm on the couch again. It's a small one, but she has cozy woolen blankets. I like it.
Alright. Good thing Maggie was cool about it.
Okay, on to Maggie. Age 63.
Okay. Likes tea, Viennese swirls. Viennese whirls? I don't know what that is.
See, I want that to have a thing.
Or trad music, for that matter.
Yeah,
or the Legion of Mary. What's all
Come on, Irish people.
You need to get a little better at thinking about other countries and what they know.
Fucking Irish.
This game just makes you hate Irish people.
There's a lot of art in our house. She learned Irish from a grandmother who didn't speak any English. Her grandmother left her the cottage when she died. I imagine that happens a lot in the old country.
Is there a distinct language just referred to just as Irish?
I believe so, yes.
What's Gaelic?
I wonder if that's it.
I wonder.
She taught English and geography. Drunk people, licorice, marry 2 names from down the village.
Marry 2 names is a good name for somebody.
Fucking marry 2 names. Fuck that asshole.
Wait, which one?
Before I knew her as Column's aunt, I knew her as one of the readers in Mass. She still does it. She's a lovely, soft singing voice, not just at Mass. She gets called on to sing whenever there's a session going on in the pub.
Whenever they're playing Whose Light Is In Anyway.
Yeah.
And doing the Irish drinking song.
Yeah.
They make sure she has a go.
After my first hot shower in weeks, I helped Colum prepare for tomorrow's dinner. I was hoping I'd get to talk to him about what happened with Shans, but I just couldn't. In the evening, we went to the pub for a Christmas Eve pint. I wondered what I'd do if I saw Shans there, but he wasn't there. Fergal was, though.
God damn it, Fergal.
Fucking Fergal, get the fuck out of here.
I will have your blood on my hands tonight. Piece of shit.
What, are you gonna get on the school PA? Tell everybody I'm trans?
Black currant. Oh, right. I think that's like a berry.
Yeah.
As we were leaving, you pushed an envelope into my hand. I wasn't going to give this to you.
Oh, she got the thing, didn't she?
Wait, who's this dude in the middle?
She's just a drunk man.
Okay, because I was like, that's not Fergal.
Okay, we're gonna get a letter.
Okay, dear child?
Dear child.
The post office is closed now. This is the last letter to be delivered. Fergal and I both worked off our feet with the rush of cards. I don't understand what that means.
I don't know. I recognize
so many of the names, young people you were in school with too, all gone. Some of them in Dublin, some in the States or Canada or Australia. Glad you didn't go that far away, but you're not home either. It made me think.
I've heard things. I understand you're not who I thought you were, but I can't believe it. Seems so sudden. There were no signs. Okay. You never told me you were unhappy. I'm sorry if all this is my fault. I must have raised you wrong. Oh my god. People do say it's bad for your child to be tied to your apron, but I just cared so much for you, pet. It's okay if you like men or dress funny or whatever it is. The world is changing. I won't get mad. Not on Christmas, but I'm worried about you. That's all. You're making life difficult for yourself. I just don't know where you'll end up. And if you could keep it quiet, sure, what you do on your own time is your own business. No one else should mind. All right.
Yep, all the classics. We're getting all the classics.
Yeah, all in one letter. I'll see you soon and we'll talk at last. I've been making mince pies. I made as much dough and filling as I normally do, but it took much longer than I thought without you. Silly old me. There's so many. Virgo won't fish them by himself. Mom. Christmas dinner.
What's this Christmas dinner list? Surely Ma'am didn't package this in there.
Well, I think that's just what you know, just on the menu for Christmas dinner at Maggie's.
Okay, this is all like the journal.
Yeah. Ooh. You know,
I'm all for goose and ham.
I rarely get parsnips. You know.
I don't think I've ever even tried a parsnip.
I think it's been ages. Yeah.
Brussels sprouts, though, that's good shit.
Yeah, we eat that like every week, man. Hell yeah.
Butter them up.
Yeah, fucking put them in the oven.
I don't know how they got such a bad rap.
It's because it's the same thing with broccoli. A lot of people are hypersensitive to bitter, and that's what happens.
There was so much snow.
Get rid of it. I want to... Oh, I have to do this twice for every single one. Okay. I wasn't
sleeping. Couldn't stop thinking about Ma'am's letter. Or Mom's letter. I was awake at 2 in the morning when it started. What are we looking at? These are gigantic flakes.
And the popcorn.
Yeah.
The gentle hissing.
As it hit the window, finally helped me doze.
Hissing?
Hey, I'm not used to hearing that, like, sound referred to as hissing.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me of this one time I was on a set, doing like a very small time production in LA, and they were doing a snow scene, and they were just using mashed potato flakes.
That's good.
As snow. It worked. They look good.
It's good too, because it's also like it's organic, so you don't have to worry about, because a lot of people use the plastic shit.
Yeah.
And that's, you know.
It was just several boxes of Hungry Jack.
What they do at what's it called, at Weta, they actually use soap bubbles, but they
I think I've seen that too.
They make it micro tiny though, so it looks like snow.
Yeah, they're like machines that do that.
Yeah.
I've seen that too.
We worked on the BTS for what's it called, a Krampus. And when we looked at what they did, for, like, there's so many different types of snow in one movie. It was crazy.
Sure.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, Jack woke me up early, eager for presents. Colin came in behind him with a cup of tea. Extraterrestrial.
Well, I'm glad that they didn't have some massive falling out.
They're just mad, right? They're young. Yeah, they get mad, you know.
I'm glad they seem to be able to have a good time with each other still.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Good.
just,
Well, where's Chance, though? We're not going to get through the story without seeing him again.
I'm imagining he's back with his parents, or all ushered with Maggie's living room with a cup.
What if by the time we see Chance again, he'll have chosen a new name for himself?
That's very possible.
And maybe he'll identify as non-binary by then.
I didn't have any presents for anyone. Oh, it's okay. But everyone was so nice. I like this scene.
Yeah, I like how Aunt Maggie seems like the boss.
Yeah, she's like, good with the massage. Oh, Maggie gave me an unopened box of makeup. Colm joked about it being the one he gave her last year.
Aw.
That's good. That's good.
Well, that's nice of her. She's like encouraging the feminine side.
I was delighted to have it passed on.
Yeah, and she likes it. That's cool.
I wonder if Fergal or Mam had anything for me.
Probably like a baseball glove.
Yeah, or a gun.
Or a membership to the NRA.
Yeah, soon enough, it was time for Mass.
I keep reading Mass as Massachusetts.
I know. Yeah.
Goddamn America.
Maggie was very kind about none of us coming to Mass. So it was obvious she was so kind. It was obvious she was really disappointed.
Oh,
it's okay.
That's a very real description.
Yeah,
I can feel that.
I never missed Mass on Christmas before. This didn't feel like Christmas. Oh, okay. All I could think about was the letter and Mom.
I feel like this could have been a comic.
Yeah, this is a very elaborate comic, essentially.
Yeah, this is a very elaborate comic book.
Yeah. This is a very elaborate motion comic. I decided to go home. It was easier to just go than keep chewing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she's gonna go home.
Interesting.
Okay, that's very brave to do right now.
Yeah,
see, I keep saying she, but I don't know if it's they. I'm sorry, everyone.
Well, she did say at some point Maggie didn't finally realize that I wasn't always a girl.
Okay, so if her preferred pronoun is she, I'll just go with that.
I mean, she referred to herself as a girl by now. Like earlier, we were being presumptuous, but she did at least confirm that for us throughout the story. So I think we're in the clear now. Okay,
Cassio, you don't have to.
Oh, who said that?
I think she's saying that to herself.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to go home.
If you want to, can you erase more to see what this is?
Oh, there we go. Okay.
If you want to go, do. Just don't feel like you've no choice. Ooh, I like that line, actually.
Yeah.
That's a good line. It's a real good line.
The annoying part is some of these only trigger again once I've cleared enough. It's like like Okami, where if you don't do it just right sometimes.
Yeah, I mean that's a really tough part of doing this touchy-feely stuff.
Yeah. Family isn't only the one you're born into. I agree.
It's true.
Because blood family can also be shit. And,
boy, can they.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta get rid of that. But sometimes,
sometimes
it's all relative, right? It's all in context.
It's all relatives, family.
And you feel like more of a sister than any of my actual sisters. Don't forget. Oh, someone's saying that to her.
Yeah, who's saying that?
Maybe it's Maggie?
Who came from... wait, who was the one that came from a large family? Jack?
Maybe. It might be Jack. Yeah.
But then Jack hasn't really given much indication that she was there, or that he was ready to chum up to...
Oh man, get ready for the jump scare.
This is feeling a little ominous here. What's going on?
Well, it's how she would be feeling going back home, right?
True. Ooh, it's Fallout New Vegas. What's the dialogue choice? The turkey's delicious, ma.
Thanks.
Oh, what a terrible face she's got on. What's wrong?
Nothing.
Did you pass some more gravy? It's so good. How was Mass?
Oh, lovely. So, I gather you didn't make it.
It was hard to get there in the weather.
And was it the weather that made you avoid us the last few weeks?
Oh god, we're doing this already. Fuck off, Fergal.
The priest gave a very nice sermon about the importance of family.
Oh, fuck off, Mom. Oh, were there many kids?
Of course, they came out and told us everything they learned about the Nativity, and why we must look after the needy.
Margaret O'Malley was looking after myself and Colin for the last few days. She was very kind.
He's a strange one, all right, taking in other people's children. Okay, that's a little...
Oh, the distance.
It's a little catty.
Yeah, the distance is increasing. Can I have some more sprouts, thanks? Is there anything on the TV for Christmas? That's an interesting question to say.
Oh yeah, they're showing that movie you were in.
What? What? What are you talking about? Oh, here it comes.
E.T., of course, though they made you a lot less ugly for the TV. What?
I mean, that's a fairly standard sibling, like, shitty thing to say.
You did love E.T. when we went with Yada. The months afterwards, you used to spend all day drawing the cutest pictures of people in space. I had one on the fridge for years. You never put up any of my art, Ma. It's your dick.
Well, it wasn't cute, because you're a fucking idiot. Because you never drew anything, Fergal. Shut your gob. Yeah.
Shouting. That's not very ladylike. Oh, what a fucking asshole.
Jesus, Fergal, what's your problem?
What's my problem? You abandoned your mother and left her worried sick for weeks. And you show up out of the blue and dressed like that. Come on now, Fergal. Remember the story of the prodigal son?
Is that all you're gonna say to him? I didn't come home to be ridiculed.
I hope you came home to apologize.
I'll give you an apology if I can get some too.
Stop. Let's just enjoy the dinner. I was peeling spuds all week and I'm just glad we are here to get... Okay,
what are spuds? Ooh.
That's literally... Spuds means keikaku. Like, it's literally what that...
I was eating french fries made from spuds. Now you see why it's been hard to talk.
It's even hard to listen to this crap.
Mom!
Just don't understand, pet.
Why do you need to understand? Can't you just accept me?
What me are you talking about?
What
one
a
I've
question.
known for 23 years or the one I've known for 2 weeks?
Oh, fuck off. It's the same me. I want you to know me better. Fucking assholes. I want us to be in each other's lives, you fucking assholes.
Oh, whoa. It's not... Oh, I have to erase... Oh.
Whoa, that's new.
Are you threatening to leave again?
I need some air. Fucking assholes.
Can't run away forever.
Watch me. I'm gonna go to space and meet Mr. McHughes.
We're gonna go to space and save the fucking galaxy, you fucking assholes.
I'm going to space. I have no choice. I'm going to space. I have no choice.
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
That's literally what's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's literally what she's doing. I don't blame her either.
Fair. Very fair. Let her go.
Get out of here. Go to space. It's better up there.
God.
There are no white supremacists in space. Okay.
You know what? I'm not sure we can guarantee that.
I know, we don't know for sure. We don't know. But odds are low.
Yeah.
The air I needed was Is 2
kilometers away in the snow.
Snow.
Back to the house. Still standing.
Ooh. There's a person in there.
I just reminded myself of the Palm of Your Hand song by Cake.
Us is standing.
You never have believed it. It's a good song. People look it up.
It was cold air and damp, but it was quiet.
Quiet air. Oh, did she pick up the Asimov book?
Oh, I believe so.
Or just a book? Doesn't need to be Asimov.
Oh,
maybe your eraser goes down after every one of these circles.
I think that's what's going on. Yeah. Every chapter you get a small eraser.
All right, more updates from McHughes.
Whoa!
Oh, cool.
That's someone drew on top of a picture for that.
Yeah, it's a bit rotoscopy. Rotoscope.
Rotoscope. Whoa! This is a fucked up journal.
Yeah, she's okay. This just isn't coherent. Happy Christmas. Are you able to... You can't click and drag anywhere.
Nah, these usually are just set.
26, back in the big house, alone. There's a strange burning smell when I turned on the light in the kitchen this morning. Burning smell? Uh-oh. The electrics are going south.
Or Shan is there.
Ooh, that would be another thing too. It's falling apart, but houses don't fall apart all at once. They do it slowly, piece by piece, room by room. That's profound.
Dang. Metaphor.
It's like an anatomy.
Yeah.
Electricity isn't safe, and I don't want to light the fire. I don't want anyone to know I'm here.
Whoa! This is trippy.
Is she about to just get sucked into a wormhole now?
I like this color scheme.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh god!
I like this effect.
Ghastly! Ghastly's coming!
Oh god. Oh god.
Wow, that looks evil.
Oh no, is there a gas leak?
That would be bad.
Oh, okay.
Shantz walked past the house today. Headed for Keene Beach. Didn't see me. That's not typical of a story like this, where you just have like a sighting where they walk by and nothing happens.
Yeah,
that's
so far
anticlimactic but real.
Yeah, the story started out a little more typical and has started to not be as typical, right?
Yeah, there are little beats and like twists to the story that feel like
more
unnecessary
realistic.
But organic.
Yeah, more realistic.
Yeah.
At about 4:30, there was a knock. I blew out the candles and buried myself under a blanket. I like this music. This is getting intense.
Yeah, this is a good pairing. Oh god, his fucking
get out of here, Fergal! Get fucked. Go fall.
Stab him through the mail slot.
Yeah, like in Finding Edge Surviving Edge Weapons. It's Ireland. You would probably have a sword in that house somewhere.
Claymore. News around the town as you lot got out. Heard the guards were coming in scarpered. Well, that's an interesting term. But then a wife told me you hadn't been seen at old Miss O'Malley's house. Did they turn you away?
You know, I'm gonna erase Fergal. Fucking Fergal.
Yeah, like, he has emerged as like the primary antagonist in this story, and it's interesting.
I guess no one really wants a weirdo like you around. Mama's worried sick about you.
Okay, this seems like this is all gonna come to a head that like finally launches her into space.
She's like, get fucked, and then she presses a button and the house turns to...
It's like Up, but with rockets.
Yeah, I can't believe she still cares. You'd think she'd have given up on you by now. I have.
Then what the fuck are you doing here, Fergal? Get off. Step off, Holmes.
Fucking Fergal.
What an ass. I've had enough of this dude.
Oh, it's a phone booth.
Doctor Who. I mean the Doctor.
Yeah, he's never directly referred to as Doctor Who.
Oh, it's a blue telephone box.
Oh yeah, it's a police box, just like Doctor Who.
Yeah, so yeah, we're totally gonna get into that TARDIS. Tart it up.
Oh dang! Hello?
Holy shit, it totally is. It says telephone on it.
Telephone.
It's a phone box. Hello? Hello? It's so good to hear your... You've reached the voicemail. Damn it. Oh man, I hate when that happens. McHugh, please leave a message with your name and... Damn it. Where are you? If you would like to talk about my accountancy services, ring... What? Is this a joke? You're an accountant? Hello? Pick up! Pick up! Tell me how to fix this! I'm starting to not understand what's happening anymore.
Is this the future?
Yeah, like, what? I don't know where to go! Your name and number and I'll get back to you. Except you haven't, Mac. I trusted you. Hello. You've known for weeks when I would arrive.
Oh, she came back home.
What?
I think she had left Ireland.
Went to space and then came back?
But I think the space was just a metaphor.
But now she's acting really delusional as though she believed all the space. Because they were talking very, very clearly in terms of like light years and kilometers and... Yeah, she's talking as though she's no NASA.
Wait, no, she's saying it. Yeah, this is very literal. Okay.
Yeah, this isn't a metaphor here. What?
Oh, she's okay. This is the future. She came back to Earth to see if she could talk to her mom one last time. I think that's what's going on.
Oh my god, really?
I think that's what's going on.
Then Fergal fucked it up because she didn't have a good conversation with her mom.
Hello?
Hello. I think she's just trying over and over again, getting the same voicemail. Like,
yeah.
Likely. Woke up coughing this morning. Hope I'm not coming down with a dose of something. A dose of something is an interesting way to refer to a sickness. I saw Shance through the window this morning again. I had to do something. So I walked out into the wind and down onto the beach. Shance! Shance!
Cassio?
Hey, so how are things?
Oh, fine. You know, same old. What are you doing here? I thought you were with Colum and Jack and Duggart now. Jesus, you look awful.
It's complicated. Erase.
Oh, I forgot. I got into the story. I forgot I'm supposed to actively.
Wow, the shading is getting aggressive.
Oh man, upgrade. Of course it is.
Oh, now Shance ain't having it. I was with them, then I was back home, and now I'm not.
Yeah, you always seem to make things complicated and weird.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Shance. I was surprised. But we can fix everything. We can go get Colum and Jack and put the band back together. This feels like a non-starter.
Yeah.
We can just be friends again. Ugh.
The band was a dream. It was never going to happen.
Erase.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Our dreams.
This all feels sad, but you were so good.
We did nothing all summer and then played a single gig in the community hall. Oh, you did just the remnants now.
Dang.
That wasn't
This is a
something
very thorough erasure.
Yeah. Oh, every inch.
The paper's so clean now. What a good job we're doing. Where's this coming from? What happened to you?
It's just reality. Oh man.
Oh, we got very realistic looking shoes over here. What about Dublin? What about Manchester or India?
Don't be stupid. herring off. Act without thinking specifically the person. Oh, like a hare. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Herring off without money will only have me crying home on the phone anyway.
Well, that is a valid line of reasoning.
Oh, dang.
God, you're like a different person. I don't even know you. Oh man, what's going on with her face?
When I went home, I found out about how people talk. When I went home, I found out about how people talked about the lot of us. I mean, I knew, but I didn't know. I liked you. That's not me. Oh no.
Wow, do you hear yourself? This isn't sounding good.
You have no idea what it's like. I'm already an outsider in Akil. I don't belong anywhere. Can't. Everyone's going through their own version of being an outsider.
Yeah, like that's becoming more and more of a theme. That's why we have to look out for each other.
I just want to be normal, Cassio. And I'll never be normal with you. Oh, fuck.
That hurts. That's a painful line for all.
Oh, that's the fallacy, though. They'll never just... can't look for their acceptance. You just have to do you.
Well, let's see. Got some color now.
We're going into the black hole.
Yeah, now the black hole is happening again. I am so confused about this black hole bit. Like, what is this happening? Cassiopeia. Okay, Big Q's back.
Sorry. Whoa!
Thanks for waiting. Made some tea for you. Thought you might be a bit dehydrated from space.
You're an accountant?
Ah, yeah. I'm also a bit of an astronomy geek.
Oh, God.
What? I picked up your signals.
Did you not tell someone important?
Ah, well, I wanted to, but no one listened.
Nah.
I had to do something. So I brought you a thermos.
Thanks. Thanks, Mac.
It's nice to meet you, for real. You're shorter than I pictured.
What do we do now, then?
The source of radiation is on the far side of Akil Island. There's a bus coming soon.
This is so weird.
Yeah, I don't understand. What's happening?
Like, I don't understand. Like, it's like very literal, but also it has to be somewhat metaphorical, right? Because you just travel across the galaxy, and now we have to wait on a bus?
Yeah, but he's also like an accountant who's like an amateur astronomy guy.
Yeah, I don't know. We're waiting on a bus to save the world?
So they're usually on time, and we can.
Oh, so she was just trying to call this guy. That's all. When she got to the payphone, that's all that was. Okay.
But then that doesn't negate the fact that we had several sequences where she was literally out in fucking space.
Yeah, past Neptune.
Yeah, and shit like that. Well, they also made it. Wait, okay, we have just now confirmed that Cassiopeia and Cassio are one and the same. They were being referred to by different names, so but we now know that they are the same person.
It's so cold, I should light a fire, but even if I wanted to, there's no fuel. I'd have to break a chair or something. Getting by with blankets, hot tea, at least the kettle works. Maggie, Colin, and Jack came, but I don't want to bother anyone.
Okay.
This music's getting very dire.
Yeah, it's a little oppressive. Like I want like major developments to happen right now.
My chest feels tight, my body hurts. I can't stop coughing every... Okay, so she's gotten down with some terrible sickness.
Uh-oh. I don't like all these references to coughing.
Cassio? Cassio! Come on out, pet. You can't live in there. It's not safe. Shan's told us, Cassio. We know you're in there. I'm sorry things didn't work out with your mum, pet. Cassio, it's like I told you, we're family. Please come on out. This is ridiculous. Are you sure she's really here? There's not even a fire going. We should call the guards. No, do not call the guards. Something really bad could have happened. So she's very sick because she's been just living in the cold.
None of them are willing to try to open up the door.
This is ridiculous. She's probably left for Dublin. The two of you waste so much time on her. Doesn't even appreciate the half of it. That's enough, Jack. Come on.
Man, everyone's having raw moments in this game.
It's all raw. Gotta clear this journal, Dan.
I'm glad that they let you do that because over time that does grate on me, how you can't get rid of everything.
Yeah.
It's like, just erase it all, god damn it.
Whoa, look at that color.
How'd you know where to go?
This is
The image I retrieved from the black hole. What the fuck is happening?
An address on the back.
Hope you're right. It's getting dark out there. What? What's this?
I don't know. I don't understand. Wow, okay, the journal stuff's happening faster and faster.
That's fine, but I want to understand more, and the game refuses to allow me to do so.
Okay, guards came back and Fergal with them.
Great.
But she's very sick. Fergal, this place is a wreck. I don't think.
Wait, so she's simultaneously very sick and getting on the bus with this accountant man. So maybe this is still all a delusion?
It's possible.
Maybe everything, including the mundane parts of the accountant man, are all a work.
I heard movement and I saw lights last night. I can't be wasting time on this. The big search is starting soon.
Big search?
For all we know, we'll find a body on the coastline. Searching this place will only take 5 minutes. I want to break the door down and find... Why not? I don't understand.
Yeah, this house... What?
Tell you what, I'll come back tomorrow after dark with PJ and we'll see what we see. If there is someone in there, I'll get them out. What?
This is weird.
It's just a door. She got in, right? Like, it would take a guard, like... It doesn't make any sense.
Maybe there's just some taboo around breaking something, like breaking in, like breaking a lock or breaking a glass. I don't know. What?
Whoa.
Are you sure this is the right place? Okay, we're back to this.
This is the only thing we've got. Okay.
Pass the image to me and I'll put it through the letterbox. Image? Letterbox?
She has it, but the black hole is still here. It's still growing.
Wait, is that her ma with one of her pictures?
That's the picture she drew when she was young, that she had on her refrigerator.
Yeah, presumably. Have we seen this exact picture before, or are we just making that assumption?
We never seen this before.
Okay, so we're making the assumption.
It's in our hands now.
God help us. Hey Mac, I first survived this. Do you want to see the rest of the universe with me? Mac has no response. No way, friend. The anomaly. I have to go somewhere. I can barely move. It's so cold. I'll burn the book. That's extra large. What, you mean this book? That we've been erasing shit in all day?
I guess so.
I'm really hoping that we get like the final piece that makes this thing make sense, because as of right now,
the house burned down.
The story's beginning to lose me. Just a little bit. I'm getting a little lost.
I feel like the house is burning down.
I mean, the music's pretty good though.
It's pretty bumping. Oh, is this Ireland?
That looks like the that's the greater, that's like the British Isles. That's Great Britain.
Oh God!
Oh, wait, never
mind. We're gonna erase the Earth.
What? What?
This is super odd. I don't understand.
Well, this does feel like endgame bullshit going on.
What happened?
I feel like something somewhat similar could be pulled off on a Super Nintendo game, and it would have been really cool at the time.
Yeah.
It's like I'm imagining, like it won't be long before we see Gygas from Earthbound pop out.
Or Lavos.
Yeah, it's Lavos or Gygas. And that sound that Lavos would make was so like weirdly bubbly. It's a very unique noise.
Oh god.
Oh, there's a Poison, a humanoid figure in the middle there. What's your deal?
Okay.
Oh wow, the screen shake was tied to your mouse movement.
Yeah.
Interesting, interesting. Oh, that's a
Whoa.
little scary. That looked a little scary for a second. Can you erase her? Nope. Erase her
What?
shoes. Yeah, erase those shoes.
I'm not doing that.
Oh, really?
I'm not doing this.
Okay, because, yeah, it seems like really sporadic.
Yeah, I'm not moving the mouse for any of this right now.
Dang.
But the actual mouse cursor is moving. Like, it's
Yeah.
changing positions.
They just recorded someone going nuts.
Time doesn't exist in a black hole.
Sure.
Every moment crushed together, past and present, future and ending ones.
Oh, for a second that freaked me out, because,
Look like an eye.
yeah, eyes are freaky, man. Eyes
No
can
way
just
to
be really
change
freaky.
Anything.
The future refused to change. Yeah, so it's
No.
Lavos.
No way to move. No way to escape. Our little artist. So much. Waste
Yeah,
so
like
much time.
all the
on her.
text in the back is all the hurtful things she's heard so far.
Yeah. Okay. I can't. Oh, okay.
Okay, yeah, now we're just able to read a little better. Yeah, it's all that stuff again. Do it again.
It's getting.
Kind of counting on the music to carry us through here.
Yeah, I kind of moving it to the beat.
That's fine. Okay. Man, they really want you to be... It finally turned into a pencil!
Everything's okay.
Really?
No.
Yeah, okay, that feels a little more correct.
Oh man, this is very unsettling.
Yeah, I'm getting a little upset here.
Okay. Oh,
Oh. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa there.
Everything.
Thing.
Okay.
And it's in Comic Sans.
Oh, I know. I was about to say. It's unfortunate. It's very similar to Comic Sans.
Yeah, it's Comic Sans-esque. Everything's okay. Keep saying it, but show me some proof. Why is it okay?
You poor thing. You're burning up. Oh,
Okay,
someone
so
saved her.
She was getting super sick.
It's okay.
It's okay. Everything will be okay. Who saved her? Reveal the savior.
Your mammy's here now, love.
Mammy?
So her mom?
Really?
I've got you,
dear.
I've got you, Cassio.
Well, she called her by her name if this is her mom, so that's a breakthrough.
Yeah.
What's funny is that, like, your pencil is this icon, but, like...
It's the same effect.
It's the same exact thing, and you're like... You can't just... You're not adding more to what's there, you're actually replacing it, so...
Yeah, it's just symbolism.
Like, either icon is inadequate for what happens. Because you erase it, and then you replace it simultaneously.
Oh, look. Is that...
All Irish ladies look the same. Maggie looks almost indistinguishable except for the glasses and wrinkles from Ma. Hey, everyone's there.
Whole gang's back.
Okay, this is a very saccharine ending all of a sudden. How we got here seems a little nebulous. Is it just as simple as my baby almost died? I will have a revelation now. Sometimes it's that simple.
Yeah, and I think it's probably less I fully understand now and more of just like I'm going to try.
Yeah,
you know?
true. I mean, basically all we've seen so far is that she used the name, which is pretty much step one.
Yeah.
It's probably the least you can do.
Yeah, they've been hugging for a while. And
like Orc Cop.
Yeah.
Told Ma, you bugging.
2 hours later.
3 weeks later, me and Mom Cop hugging. Orc Mom.
Oh, sheep!
Yay, finally a goddamn sheep. Looks like Sean. With the black head and everything.
Oh. Whoa.
This book belongs to... Well, we originally erased somebody. What?
Whoa.
Do you get to choose? Okay, I'm a little weirded out here.
Wow.
Do you get to just see everyone's like own journal all of a sudden, or do you only have to make one choice?
This feels like one choice.
Who do we want to know about?
I feel like Shan's.
All right.
But I don't know for sure. What do you think?
I honestly don't know.
I'm gonna try Shan's.
Shan's is fine. Let's go Shan's.
Wait, what?
Whoa. Year 1, 6 months after the event? What does that mean when you call it year 1?
What's going on?
This could potentially be the start of something super interesting. I hope that... What the fuck? This evening there's a variety show of Transformers and artists. The walls of the small cafe are covered in art. Yeah, let's start from over there. Place looks amazing. Helping Sarah set the late afternoon carefully carrying a big stack of plastic chairs over loose cables when Anu walks in. Now you're just writing shit. Act like you're writing. Start from the top of the page.
I didn't know this was happening.
We barely have the place ready in time. We don't even get to hang out with each other much these days. A couple hours later, and the place is buzzing. The audience of a wide mix of people, some dressed to the nines and some shrinking in the corner. I see Anu's wife when she comes in with the kids and go over to say hi and watch beside her. When it's Anu's turn, they perform a spoken piece about coming out as non-binary and their name changing from Ishans to Shans to Anu. Ooh! Called it!
Ooh.
I called it! Shans is Wizenbi. A name I take as my heritage, a gift from my lineage. Unlike me, they're okay with just being called Shants by very old friends or Da by their own kids, but I knew is what feels right. Yeah, my heart. My heart is happy to see how they've grown since we've known each other. Good. I don't know about this doodle here. I don't know what the hell this is.
I don't know what that means.
Alright. At the end of their kids scramble up on stage and 4 of them perform a song together. They're good, of course. Anu's been playing music and singing with them since they were tiny. But I think it's their combined sweetness that hits the crowd most of all. So this is like that was like a big old epilogue. But it was very specific to the time that you chose.
Yeah.
Anu. Whoa, what? They're my best friend. We've been through so much together. They know me better than anyone else ever will.
Oh, we get to do everyone.
Okay, good.
Oh, and a name change. That's so cool.
But if you go in there, can you click it again and choose another time period?
Yes.
Okay,
we get
cool.
to see everyone. Okay.
All right,
okay.
all right.
This is actually fantastic. I'm really
Good.
glad they allowed us to do it this way.
That's the only way this would have, or like, that's the only way that made any sense to me. All right, let's see who.
Oh, this is fascinating.
This is Chance in '94.
Yeah.
May 15th. Chance directions lead me to a bar in Galloway, and then up the stairs to a tiny room.
So each of these entries are about these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I can't imagine it fits more than 30. The new band doesn't even have a name yet, but he was really excited for me to come on the phone. And even you make choices even here, which is crazy to me.
This is like you're determining like Cassio's like future
in a way, and I wonder how different this is. Like how much does it diverge? My heart jumped when Lauren said she'd come. She's so fun to be with. The music is so different to what the band she played. It's heavy but kind of funky. I find myself dancing without a thought.
I gotta admit, the fact that it's Lauren kind of hits me because we both know a Lauren.
Lauren?
Yeah.
You mean I know a Lauren?
Yeah. Mutual San Diego hobbits.
True.
Yeah. Full confidence. Tara. They've never met. That's cool. I want to say yeah, sure.
Sounds good. I haven't slept on a couch in a while. This place is small, but has a lot of posters. A few plants, too.
Oh, just like he said he would.
Good.
Oh. This part's really cool.
When it's time to say goodbye,
I'm a hugger.
Yeah, you hug.
I'm a hugger.
Hug while you can. Not everyone can do that right now.
This is awesome.
Yeah, this is good. I'm okay with that.
Oh, it changes.
Well, closeness is no longer there.
Yeah.
We've helped each other learn and grow. They've taught me a lot I wouldn't have known otherwise, and I hope I've helped them in return. Good. "10 years since the event."
Oh, it went straight into the... Okay.
The world has started to stabilize. Communications between towns and cities and even countries are commonplace again.
Oh, okay, so this was real.
There are no computers yet, but there's a demand for accountants again. Mac makes a reasonable living doing the books for local businesses around the West Coast. He's setting up a desk plant on his new cubicle desk when he hears the familiar roll of a spaceship outside. Cassiopeia!
Tidy.
He finishes tidying first. He wants to impress her with his neatness. He straightens his tie and heads outside. Long time no see, Cassiopeia says, grinning. Her skin seems to have tanned purple by some strange cosmic star. Oh, that's interesting. It's only been a year, Max says, but I'm sure for you it's been many more. They both laugh. As he looks at her, Max's chest gets uncomfortably tight. He missed her. He wasn't sure if it was the conversations about space and science he missed or her personality. I guess that's happier. I have some great stories for you, Cassiopeia says. I'll tell you about them in the ship. What? Max stares at her. Aren't you coming? She says, surprised. Came back for you, like we said. He doesn't know how to answer. I can't, Max says at last. Sometime soon, but not now. Cassiopeia stares at him, then nods. Mac? Yeah, Cassiopeia? Whenever you're ready, call me. I'll be there. I'll come get you. See you next year.
Oh.
What?
This
Isn't that the sister of Chance's sister?
I don't know.
I thought that was Chance's younger sister that came and kind of crashed their party when they were eating their chips.
Maybe. This is weird that I can... This seems like weird timing for this.
Yeah, because it kind of veered off into a conversation about Mac and Cassio, as opposed to still being about Chance or Anu.
Oh, what? Okay. I'm just honestly just choosing things. I don't know. Sure. Yes. I don't know. What? There's so many. This is so weird.
Is this a thing where you choose how Cass ended up looking?
That seems to be the case.
Is this Cassio's definitive hey, here's who I decided I was by the end of it all? Oh yeah, and you get to choose whatever flag. You get to be either an Irish flag, that's a trans flag, the pride flag. I don't know what green and red are on their own. But yeah, that's just a trans flag for sure.
Yeah, so let's go for that.
Happiness. Start writing. I am happy with my life now, despite everything. I have regrets about the past, of course, but looking back, I think I mostly did the best I could. December 31st, 2018. Oh. Right, Cassio. Ta-da!
Huh.
I'm still a little confused as to what... Oh, wow, a page turn.
Oh, it was in 3D.
Hot damn, a real-ass page turn.
Okay.
Well, that was it found.
Wow, that was an ending I was not expecting. Okay, so every ending is you
2 Mellow composed this?
Whoa.
Whoa. Cool guy 2 Mellow is.
All right. So every ending is customized, I guess.
I guess, yeah. You are suddenly given so much agency in the ending,
which is not what you're just not.
Yeah, you're not expecting that at all, because you are hand led through the rest of that. You have no choices otherwise.
Yeah, it completely took me by surprise.
That's so weird.
Huh.
That's interesting.
Okay, well,
Oh,
Wow.
so watch out for these on your copyright claim.
Yeah. Well, these must be a little. There's only 3 of them. It must be kind of. I'm assuming they're a little obscure, maybe. I don't know.
But obscure doesn't mean
I know. But we'll see. We'll see what hits.
We'll see. Well, anyway,
that was a very weird ending. Very cool. I was super into it. But I was under the impression we could do all of them.
Yeah, I was a little bummed out that it kind of veered away. Like as soon as we were done with like Chance's stuff, like suddenly it gave us a big old update about Mac, and Cassio.
Yeah, I would have liked to have known about everyone, but I guess that's the nature of how they wanted that ending to be. It depends on who you connected with, I guess.
And Mac wasn't even one of the choices in the 4 they presented to you.
No, I bet what happens is you get 2 choices and then you have to do the Mac ending.
Yeah. But even within the Mac ending, you get to choose a couple of things.
Yeah.
So it's
it's fascinating. It's like there's definitely it's weird because it's like
all that just for the fonts they used.
Yeah, that's you have to.
I know. It's just fun.
Yeah. That's interesting. Considering oh shit, the credits fucked up. They left the all rights reserved up there. Let's just
fine.
Fix that right
you don't
there.
have to.
Just fixed it.
You don't have to make it go off screen. You can let people know that forever. People forget that all rights are reserved sometimes, you know?
Thanks for playing in Comic Sans.
Comic Sans the font. It's close enough.
Whoa.
Alrighty.
That was interesting.
Yeah, it felt a little uneven.
Yeah, I mean, so to be fair, I get the thematic thing behind the erasing.
Yes.
But I think I mean, this is already not a long game, like, right? But it did feel the gimmick itself felt a little long just because of what was going on with the erasing part.
Mm-hmm.
I will say when it did swerve to actually writing, that was really cool.
Yeah, that was a little more fun.
Yeah, so I guess the theme of it is that you're erasing the journal so you can write new happy things in it.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it refers it to as the opening. But yeah, so that was If Found. This is a really interesting way of telling a trans story. A lot of it hits really real.
Yeah, like a lot of the things that happen feel very real because like the way people react and the things that they say, like if it were written to be more of a story or like or almost like a parable, you would like the roles would become clearer and clearer over time, but they actually got a little muddy over time.
Ooh.
Oh, good.
Oh, the Gaelic Athletic Association. That's what it was.
Ah, okay.
Got it. Okay.
Cool.
This is cool. They got the whole thing in here.
Wait, what are spuds again?
Get angry. Well,
but yeah, like I guess to summarize what I was saying is like a lot of things that happened felt very, very organic and realistic. Not necessarily as a like things that didn't necessarily serve a particular story or plot. But just felt real.
But they were good detail.
Yeah, it's all real feeling. It felt very much inspired by personal experience. You really feel that from this. Yeah,
that was a fascinating take. The extraterrestrial part.
That part is like even now I'm a little.
I'm not so sure about it, to be honest.
I don't know what. Yeah, like I don't.
Just because like it felt oddly literal yet metaphorical because it literally went straight back to her home island, which is odd. But I don't know.
Yeah, like even at this point, I'm a little confused as to how Cassio was able to establish a relationship with Mac
just because it was
like it was clear she was spending some time in space, then she got back to Ireland. And are we to assume that at the beginning of this game she is freshly back from space?
I guess so.
But then like that's so weird in and of itself.
Yeah, it's really weird.
It's like I don't know what I'm doing with my life. I just got back from space.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure about this space framing device. It's cool. It's an interesting hook, I guess. But yeah.
But whenever already you saying that reminds me of what my big issue with Gone Home was. It's like,
it wasn't like a trick though.
It wasn't a trick, which is why I'm not as mad at this game. But it like in the same vein, it's like, well, in order to kind of gussy up a story or to like kind of punch it up a bit and make it interesting just for the sake of being interesting, like this gimmick feels a little like that.
Well, it makes me the fact that it's so specific makes me wonder if it actually is supposed to mean something either personal or there might be something we're missing.
And I'm willing to be open to that. If anyone has an explanation for that, I welcome it. If you know, leave us some. Is
there something about Cassiopeia and space in general that connects more to this in some way that we just don't know? Because for right now, it seems a bit like the two don't really mesh at all.
Yeah, they feel pretty detached. I mean, on one hand, Cassio herself, while while on Earth in that section of the story, there's a couple of references to her passion for astrophysics.
Yeah, and it's assumed that's what her PhD will be, and it's assumed that she became a scientist anyway.
Yeah. So like all that happened, and like were there any parts of the story where we just didn't catch that they were taking place in the future?
I don't know.
But on Ireland?
Oh wait, I can do this. I can.
What? Oh yeah, you can. Let's check it out.
Let's do one more just to find out.
All right.
Who would you want to see?
For closure's sake, what about Mom?
Yeah, let's do Mom.
Let's see.
We're like hacking a thing.
Let's go chronologically.
But we can only do 2.
Okay. Then I just want to go far enough into the future to see, like, did you come around? Are you better?
Okay, let's go to 2012 then.
All right, let's check this out.
Okay.
Oh God, murder!
Splat.
Murder occurred. September 9th, 2012. Virgil's baby, Cammy, is a lot cuter than I expected. I think she resembles Valerie, but no one else sees it. Valerie's a mousy Donegal woman.
Mousy must be, yeah.
She wears a lot of makeup and complains about it. I think she'd look great without it too, but I don't dare say it. The two of us find it hard to make conversation at the best of times. Ooh. The christening is uneventful despite all the fuss beforehand.
Godmother?
Mom was furious that Fergal wouldn't make me godmother, but I just wanted her to stop bringing it up.
So Fergal's still a fucking asshole.
Seemingly so, and that's probably why he isn't a choice.
Yeah.
At the dinner in the hotel, everyone is friendlier than I was worried about. Almost all the chat is around the upcoming All-Ireland final between Mayo and Donegal, and whether Mayo can lift their Sam Maguire curse. I could use some of those crosses right now.
It came up.
Yeah. Lay it on me.
Okay, can't win. Okay. Find Gale counselors. Oh, okay. Neoliberal center-right party. Okay.
Neoliberal center-right.
Yeah, okay. Everywhere else in the world, neoliberalism is center-right.
I know.
It's just fucking America.
None of these sound like they're gonna be good, especially with that face.
Let's just do distant.
Me and Fergal are still not very close, but we're polite to each other. He spent years trying to make my mom mad at me for being trans, so I'm happy with politeness. Mom mentions my book and sure isn't as good as a baby. I'm not sure she means it or if she's even read it.
So she's written a book.
She falls asleep in the car as I drive us home.
Interesting.
It's Aunt Maggie without glasses. Ma'am.
I'm just gonna say love.
Mom and I love each other. We've had our fights and our struggles, but love has always won out. These days we can even say it out loud.
Okay. Ooh. Let's do someone, but for the future, like after the event.
Okay. Colum and Jack probably have more of a future after the event.
Oh, they don't have one after the event.
Huh. Well, as far as we'll go. Column in 2016. Shittily drawn flowers abound. May 22nd, 2016. Colum and myself are doing last-minute wedding preparations in Maggie's old cottage. He's been renting out for the past few summers since he saw the big house renovated into a posh B&B. We spent the day making sure the cottage is spotless before Chris's parents arrive. Who's Chris?
Okay, so he's with someone named Chris now.
Colum says the place doesn't have the same charm that it did when the fuchsia and rhubarb grew all over, but he keeps a photo of Maggie in the living room. Oh, maybe Maggie's dead.
Yeah.
Colum wonders who from his own family will make it. Even after all this time, some of them have a hard time accepting him. Did we ever meet Colum's brother? It took some neck to have his marriage on Echo. Fair play. We wanted to have our wedding today, Colum says, in celebration of the referendum last year. But it was booked out everywhere.
Oh, okay. So
okay, that's real as heck.
Yeah.
He asked me if I will ever marry. Marriage is a sham.
I don't want to do that on their marriage day.
I know, yeah. That's pretty shitty of you.
I'll just say yes. Or, I don't know. I'll just say I couldn't settle together.
I would love to, but I just love too many people. We burst out laughing. He tells me I never change and pats me on the head with a rolled-up wedding broshure.
The image of that is kind of...
Wow, that is a good drawing of him. They couldn't even finish his head. This is before we leave. Colum places a box of chocolate in his bedroom. Chris loves surprises and hopefully his parents do as well. Colum is always falling for spontaneous people, and when I tell him, he smiles. He says Chris is...
I have to decide how Chris is?
I guess so. You have some agency over people's lives all of a sudden. It's weird.
Different?
A lot more chill than the others. Than all of his other exes that you've learned about in the interim?
Colum.
Wonder how many relationships he's had.
Colum's choice. What is his choice?
Sounds mad to say Colum took the biggest risk of all of us, but when I think about his choice to stay on Akhil, I really feel like it's true. I'm so glad he's made it work for himself. That implies that he and Jack had a falling out over the...
Yeah, because Jack wanted to leave for sure.
Yeah. Oh, now Cassie and Mac are... Oh, wait.
Okay. Are we now allowed to do as many as we want?
Maybe... Will Cassie and Mac just get us back to that one we already saw?
Yeah.
Only one interaction for that?
Yeah. Let's do Mam future. Or maybe Shan's future? I'm gonna do Shan's future. Yeah, year 1, 6 months after the event.
Okay.
Because I want to know what they're gonna write about that.
Yeah,
right?
me too. Year 1, 6 months after the event. The dark matter storms have ceased and the black... Dark matter storms and the black hole radiation is diminished. Cassiopeia has been searching along the west coast for parts that could be used to create a small spaceship. The humans left alive are scattered across the land, panicked and sometimes dangerous. So Cassiopeia keeps to herself. It's good for thinking. Everything is so different now. It has been hypothesized that black holes are the seeds of new universes. Cassiopeia can't be sure. Her opinion changes from day to day.
Rewritten sounds...
appropriate for the game.
Yeah, thematically appropriate.
Did the anomaly rewrite the past as well as the present? As Cassiopeia sits alone by a campfire one night in June, she spots someone watching her from the bushes.
Give me more room.
She stops playing with her makeshift radio and says, "Hello."
Oh, I like eyes. Like I was like
As they come closer, Cassiopeia's first impression is their eye, shining in the campfire light. Is it Anu? What's your name? Cassiopeia says. Anu. She tosses them a can of beans and a blanket, and they eat quietly and hungrily. Over the next few months, Anu and Cassiopeia become inseparable. What?
Inseparable spelled incorrectly.
True. They make a good team. The last missing piece is fuel. It takes months, but one day Anu sees something shining on a beach. Cassiopeia runs to them. Her heart fills with... Whoa. Hope. It only takes a few more days to have the ship ready to leave Earth. Anu has gotten quiet again. I guess she'll be leaving now, they say, looking down on the ground. Yep, Cassiopeia says, we're leaving as soon as I've done my last safety checks. There's room for 2 if you want to come. The eyes light up, and Cassiopeia sees them really smile for the first time.
Oh, we don't get to know. Oh, and we get to have a different ending. So it is the third one.
Okay.
Okay, I'll just run through these real quick.
So all this, all at the end, you just get to bumble your way into any number of endings. It seems.
Yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
I kind of like that planet necklace. Yeah,
there you go. Yeah,
that's the one.
That's a good sweater.
Yeah. Very hard to animate.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can't animate that sweater.
Yeah, you gotta spend a lot of money or do it in bad CG.
You gotta write some more.
Oh.
The older I get, the more I like myself. Find I care less and less what other people think of me and more for my own opinion. And these days I'm so much more comfortable in my own skin. December 31st, 2018. This book belongs to... I mean, it's interesting that they give you this opportunity at the very end of the game to write the name yourself, because
I wonder if
you can be a huge asshole and not write down the name that she chose for herself.
I wonder if the encouragement is if this is relatable to you.
True.
Maybe
that's good. That's good. That's a good interpretation.
You know?
If this speaks to you, you can.
That might be why you can do the ending the way you choose the things, and then you go, this is
you know what? I think that's exactly why. I think that's why. Good job.
Tongue.
You figured it out.
Oh, so weird. It's the only CG part of the game.
And it's low frame rate.
Yeah, I don't know why. Yeah, well, we can't skip this, I think.
No, it's fading out. It just skips very slowly.
Well,
all right,
we're not gonna go through the rest. If you guys want to see the rest, I guess literally play through it and then see the ends for yourself. It has an option here to just unlock all chapters.
True. So if you're really into it and invested, you can just buy the game and go straight to the ending, because I don't think you're gonna have a very different experience up until that part.
Yeah, it'll be probably pretty much exactly the same. But that is a fascinating. That's the most interesting part, that end.
Yeah, this game is pretty much all about the ending for me at this point. That's the coolest bit. And also the most, seemingly nicely designed part in terms of, what you just... Yeah. What we just seem to have figured out. It's
yeah.
They open it up at the very end because they want you to have, to have input in this story if you're...
Yeah. Obviously, the two of us, we can't claim this is our experience, but for
not at all
who say this is their experience, this must be a fascinating game.
If all you ever do is play indie games, you might get the impression that LGBTQIA people live nothing but crazy rock star space lives. There's always something crazy going on.
Yeah. It's always very dramatic. But that was If Found, everybody.
You know what? I will say one last thing. The weird juxtaposition of like the fantastical world ending stuff along with just mundane like relationship finding yourself stuff is somewhat reminiscent of Your Name, the Japanese anime movie that released like 4 or 5 years ago, I want to say.
Right.
That's a great movie. I recommend it to anybody. It is very much more of a straight romance type of story, but there is like a major sci-fi element that makes itself known eventually, and suddenly it gets really interesting. So I recommend that to people.
Yeah, it's also it's a bit like Asterios Polyp, where the end is very much like, here is a big reality. That kind of like separates it from.
I need to reread that book because I have it and I forgot most of it, but it's a really dang good book.
Yeah, it's a really dang good book. It's interesting. We're bringing up, like, I think, like, this is a motion comic for most of it until the end.
True.
But yeah, this is really interesting. If Found, another very interesting game from Annapurna. And go check it out, guys, if you guys want to see the other endings and kind of make it your own, I guess.
Yep.